for some good news.
Hello and welcome to Some Good News, a complete and total ripoff of John Krasinski's SGN, currently on YouTube. And much like John Krasinski, my name is John Carlton and I have no idea what I'm doing. So we are now going to be honoring the man of the hour, the man of the year, Dave Rubin. And it is about time for his 50 Days of Dave Tribute and Love Fest to come to a close. So it is time that we SGN the shit out of Dave's birthday. As Dave, as your Yoda to the world of 50, I want you to know that turning 50 isn't good news because it's great news. And there's others keeping such great company as Matt Damon, Sarah Silverman, Queen Latifah, Mariah Carey, Tina Fey, Kelly Ripa, Naomi Campbell, Melissa McCarthy, Debbie Gibson, and of course, First Lady Melania Trump are all joining you this year turning 50, which is good news for you. And then Martin Farrell, the French public artist who stimulates debate with spoken word, also born in April, said it best, aging is a privilege, not a punishment. Is that best? Who's to say? Well, me, because I really wanted to use that quote and it fit in really nicely here. So take it for what it's worth. It's a really good one. And now it's time to take a look at the weather.
That's pretty good.
That was good. And now SGN is going to step back into 1970 when Dave was born. In 1970, a gallon of gas was 36 cents. Postage stamp was 6 cents. And the average home price was $4,975. And not only were you introduced to the world on April 16th, Dave, but also in 1970, so was the Nerf ball, Irish Spring, the Ford Pinto, Otter Pops, Fruity Pebbles cereal, Shamrock Shakes, and the Boeing 747 took its first commercial flight. Most of that is good news too. A little uncertain about that Pinto. Oh, sorry, pardon this interruption, but I have just been told, I'm not sure by who since I'm here alone, that I must read this important special bulletin. It says, baseball's 50 Home Runs Club has such members as Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, Willie Mays, Roger Maris, and now Dave Rubin. You heard it correctly, Dave Rubin. Dave, you may not have hit 50 home runs on the field, but you have served more than 50 home run cocktails to fans and have more than 50 or more people who love you enough to make a video. And then some of them even watch it, which is really, really what we call love. So yes, Dave, welcome to the club. And that's not good news. That's great news. At 50, people will often take stock of lives and see if they've contributed enough to the world or met their goals, what they've accomplished, those types of things. Well, SGN wants to point out to our beloved governor, in case he should be doing the same, to fear not, because there is still plenty of time to make your mark. Well, how do I know? Well, Christopher Plummer won his Oscar at 82. Colonel Sanders started KFC at 65. And Nelson Mandela, a personal hero of mine, was elected president of South Africa at the young age of 75. And let's not forget Gladys Burrell. No idea who she actually is. She ran a marathon at 92, so says the internet. So that must be true. Those are inspirational achievements indeed, and some good news for all of us to enjoy. And now, another peek at the weather.
Still pretty good.
Wow, Aaron, once again, you've nailed it. Dave, as you know, last baseball season, the Washington Nationals defeated the Houston Astros in 7 games to become World Series champs. It was their first title, and life has been good. So good, in fact, we haven't had a repeat season or any season at all to follow. Is this a conspiracy? Who knows? I doubt it, but what's remarkable about the Nats, Dave, is that not that you're their number one fan, but turning 50 connects to the Nats. How's that, you ask? I worked hard on this one, so listen up, Governor, and appreciate it. It's not just that Austin Voth wears 50 on his uniform, but more importantly, in the 2019 season, the Nationals had a 50-50 Jekyll and Hyde type season. The first 50 games of the Nats were described as dark, and compared to that of a dumpster fire. Ouch, that has got to burn as a comparison. But that only seemed to fuel another fire because the next 50 games for them were marked as National League's hottest team. Truly historic turnaround in the baseball world. Dave, your first 50 years have been far superior to that of the Nats dumpster fire first 50 games of 2019. But SGN and I, we're really both the same people, wish your next 50 years to be historic in all the best of ways, just as the Nationals' second half of 2019 was for them. And anyone who knows you will agree you are well on your way to being one of life's hottest at any age. See what I did there, Governor? It's impressive. I mean, well, who's to say? Me, for one. I thought that was pretty impressive. So Dave, king of the selfie, bring me to my fruity. Friend that I first met in Dallas, Texas. It's time to wrap it up here at SGN. I want you to stay safe out there. So, got you some face masks of your favorite team. Sending those off to you. And now you should know that 50 brings you more perspective and experience. Gratitude comes easier. You keep close those that matter. And you have an overall more secure feeling about life. Governor Dave, thanks for providing so much good news. Happy birthday and good night.